Welcome to Course 4, Foundation, Certified Supply Chain Professional, CSCP, course, by SPAO Academy. Topic 3, Sourcing Products and Services, Section 7, Supplier Evaluation and Selection, Lesson 5, Weighted Decision Matrix for Supplier Selection. Weighted Decision Matrix for Supplier Selection. In the previous lessons, we learned how to find potential suppliers and what criteria to use when evaluating them. Now, we face a common challenge. What happens when one supplier has the lowest price, but another offers better quality, and a third has the fastest delivery time? Choosing the wrong supplier can lead to production delays, poor product quality, or hidden costs that eat into your profits. Gut feelings or choosing based on price alone can be risky. In this lesson, we will introduce a powerful yet simple tool to make objective, data-driven decisions: the Weighted Decision Matrix, also known as the Pew Matrix or Multi-Criteria Decision Analysis. 1. What is a weighted decision matrix? A weighted decision matrix is a structured tool used to evaluate a list of options, in this case, suppliers, against a set of criteria that matter to your business. It has two key components. Criteria, the factors you care about, e.g., price, quality, lead time. Weight, a number that represents how important each criterion is to your success. Instead of treating all factors equally, the weighted aspect allows you to prioritize what matters most to your specific business strategy. If quality is your brand promise, quality should be weighted higher than price. 2. Why use a weighted matrix? Removes emotion. It forces you to base your decision on data, not on which salesperson was friendliest. Transparency. It allows a team to see exactly why a supplier was chosen, reducing conflict. Alignment. It ensures the supplier choice aligns with company strategy, e.g., cost leadership versus quality leadership. Documentation. It provides a record of due diligence, which is important for audits and stakeholder buy-in. 3. Step-by-step guide to building the matrix. Let's walk through the 5 steps of creating a weighted decision matrix for supplier selection. Step 1. List your supplier options. Start by listing the suppliers you are considering. Ideally, you should have 2 to 5 suppliers who passed your initial screening, from Lesson 4. Let's use an example. Supplier A, low cost, located overseas, slow shipping. Supplier B, medium cost, located locally, excellent quality. Supplier C, high cost, excellent technology, very fast. Step 2. Define your evaluation criteria. List the factors that matter for this specific purchase. Common criteria in sourcing include cost, price, the unit cost or total landed cost, including shipping and taxes. Quality, defect rate, returns policy, certifications, e.g., ISO 9001. Lead time, how fast they can produce and deliver. Payment terms, net 30, net 60, or requires upfront payment. Financial stability, risk of the supplier going out of business. Communication, responsiveness and language barriers. Step 3. Assign weights, the most important step. Assign a weight to each criterion based on its importance to your business. The total weight must equal 100%. Example for a startup focused on brand reputation: quality is key, quality, 40%. Cost, 25%. Lead time, 15%. Payment terms, 10%. Communication, 10%. Example for a large retailer focused on margins: cost is key, quality, 20%. Cost, 50%. Lead time, 15%. Payment terms, 10%. Communication, 5%. For this lesson, we will use the startup weights above. Step 4. Score each supplier. Score each supplier on a consistent scale, e.g., 1 to 5, where 5 is excellent and 1 is poor. Criteria: weight, Supplier A, overseas, Supplier B, local, Supplier C, premium, quality, 40%. 3. Average. 5. Excellent. 4. Good. Cost, 25%. 5. Cheapest. 3. Average. 2. Expensive. Lead time, 15%. 2. Slow. 5. Fast. 4. Fast. Payment terms, 10%. 3. 50% upfront. 5. Net 30. 4. Net 30. Communication, 10%. 2. Time zone lag. 5. Excellent. 4. Good. Step 5. Calculate the weighted score. Multiply the score by the weight for each criterion, then sum the results. Supplier A. Quality. 3 times 40% equals 1.2. Cost. 5 times 25% equals 1.25. Lead time. 2 times 15% equals 0.3. Payment terms. 3 times 10% equals 0.3. Communication. 2 times 10% equals 0.2. Total. 3.25. Supplier B. Quality. 5 times 40% equals 2.0. Cost. 3 times 25% equals 0.75. Lead time. 5 times 15% equals 0.75. Payment terms. 5 times 10% equals 0.5. Communication. 5 times 10% equals 0.5. Total. 4.5. Supplier C. Quality. 4 times 40% equals 1.6. Cost. 2 times 25% equals 0.5. Lead time. 4 times 15% equals 0.6. Payment terms. 4 times 10% equals 0.4. Communication. 4 times 10% equals 0.4. Total. 3.5. 4. Interpreting the results. Based on our calculation. Supplier B. 4.5. Highest. Supplier C. 3.5. Supplier A. 3.25. Conclusion. Supplier B is the optimal choice for our hypothetical startup. While Supplier A was cheaper and Supplier C offered good technology, Supplier B's combination of excellent quality, fast local delivery, and favorable payment terms aligned best with our weighted priorities. 5. Advanced considerations for beginners. Total cost of ownership, TCO. When scoring cost, try not to look only at the invoice price. Calculate the total cost of ownership, TCO. Supplier A might have a $10 unit price, but shipping costs $500 and you have to pay import tariffs. Supplier B might have a $12 unit price, but shipping is free and arrives tomorrow. In your matrix, score cost based on the TCO, not just the sticker price. Risk factors. If a supplier scores high but has a major risk, e.g., operates in a politically unstable region, you may want to add a risk criterion to your matrix, or create a separate risk assessment. Team decision making. If you are working with a team, have each member fill out the matrix independently, then compare results. If there are large discrepancies in scoring, discuss the reasons. This often reveals hidden risks or opportunities one person saw that others missed. Summary. The weighted decision matrix is an essential tool for any buyer. It transforms a stressful, subjective decision into a clear, logical process. Key takeaways. Define your criteria before you look at the final prices. Assign weights based on your business strategy, not convenience. Score honestly and use total cost of ownership. The supplier with the highest score isn't always the cheapest, but they are the best fit for your specific needs. I really appreciate you spending your time with me today. If you want to learn more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your like means the world to us and helps this channel grow so we can continue bringing you great content. Thanks again, and see you on the next video.